I think we can go to the gaming scene immediately, guys. So let me unmute the desktop audio so you can hear the Minecraft music, guys. Very nice. Hello, Skelly. Thank you for being first. Hello, hello. What's up with Skelly? So yeah, I have the modpack launched. It actually is rather fast to launch, which is something I'm not used to. I think the last ones we had were also like fast to launch, but I do remember from like when I was younger that these modpacks always took like 1,000 years. So it is a nice improvement that they are like launching faster and faster. I don't think the mods themselves have gotten any smaller, nor like I don't think they have like optimized the mods themselves. I think there's like some mods just related to the launch process. I remember reading about those. I'm alright, got more sick leave, so feeling less shit about being sick. Oh dear. That sounds horrible, like the length of your disease has already been like massive, I guess. But yeah, as long as you get the sick leave, it's all good. So you can be sick in peace. Because yeah, that's the worst part, is like feeling guilty about it. Or like being unsure if it's okay or not. But yeah, so I thought I'd show you first if you wanna join the server. Again, it's for subscribers. But once you install the package, you need to go to the resource packs and enable this one. Well, it's not like mandatory. It's just that if you want to see the icons of those Cobblemons on the maps, you need this one as a resource pack. These ones I already had as default. I haven't touched these ones at all. So only this most upper one. It's somewhere here, and you just do the arrow on it and then click done, and it reloads it. But yeah, after that's done, you can then join the server, assuming you have the whitelist stuff. Can I get those instructions for Nix OS 2? What the hell? Actually, I don't know. Would it be like any different for the? I don't know if the Curseforge or the Feed the Beast FTB launches, if they work in Linux. I haven't like done any research on the topic, but I would assume, since Java works on that, surely. So I don't see why at least one of them shouldn't work. But then there's the other thing you'd need to do. So the first time you open, this was with the M button. So the first time you open, you have it like on the bottom left, there was the options. The way I went to it is here. There's options on the bottom bar. And in here, there's this minimap preset 2 and full screen map. And in each of these, you need to go in and find the mop display setting. So you want to change this to icons. I think it was dots and icons by default, but yeah, anyways, you just change that to icons. And I did some changes to the minimap as well, so you can click the preview here, so you'll see what it looks like. By default, it was on the upper right corner, so like where I am at the moment. I might actually have to change my camera position for this game. We'll see. I might put myself on top of the subtitles, you might see. I don't know if that's like information that's like all that necessary, just that you'd still see the minimap. But yeah, I'll move myself in a bit. But yeah, so move this. I would first recommend changing the size if it looks like it's big or not. For me, with the 4K monitor and 4K resolution, it was massive. So I shrunk it down from 30 to 20, and then with the position button, you can freely drag these around, both this and then the map. So I just set it somewhere here and then clicked close. But yeah, do this for all of these, both the minimap 1, minimap 2, and then the full screen map. So again, the mob display icons you need to change. I also changed the font scale on all of these, but again, my monitor might be larger than yours is. So yeah, again, here the mob display icons. I noticed that not all of those Pokemons are still like shown as icons. There's also this add-on option, but I think this one should be enabled by default, so I don't think you need to do anything about that. But yeah, so here you can see there's like some icons for these Pokemons already. They're quite small. I don't think you can see them too well on the stream. I think there might be even a setting for changing that. Let's see. Actually, that's on the full screen one then. So let's see if there's a mob display scale. I'm assuming it's this one. Let's put it to like 2 maybe. So yeah, that's already better. So now they're already bigger. So there's quite a lot of options you can like tinker about. I looked into it briefly, should be doable. FTB app was available, but I think I can use another launcher like Prism or AT launcher. Yeah, any of like, those are the two I know of. And on the modpack I put in like third party like it's allowed to for the third-party launchers to look at it and like see it, and that's why of course it works on the FTP. So if I didn't check that cross or like check that box on like whether it's allowed to be visible on the like third-party programs, then it wouldn't be visible on the FTP either. It's only would only be in the Curseforge. But I have it set so that it should be like findable, should be available in any and all of those different kinds of launches. But yeah, so that's what you need to do on these to get those. So again, the mob display scale is depending on if your resolution is massive or not, but the only thing you need to do is this mob display as icons, and that's all. That's all there is to it. There's some like key bindings you might want to change. That's up to you, of course. So in the option controls and keybinds, there's this search up here. I think this is also from a mod. So you can search basically from either a category key or a name. And usually I went for these categories. So let's say you want to go for a Cobblemon button. So any buttons are like put up for Cobblemon, you can search from here. So I have the open summary as a J. I think I set this as the default for you guys as well. But then there's these other buttons if you want to change any of these. There's also, it shows with the red here if there's any like stuff that's like conflicting, meaning that there's like multiple things assigned for this. But for example here, I don't think it causes any issues. I don't think for any of these two either. Because if I go in here and use these arrow keys, you can see I can change between the active Pokemon on the left. So I have 3 Pokemon. I have to say I'm like so bad at Pokemon. I'm so bad at this Cobblemon thingy. For I've only played like maybe 3 hours or so yesterday. I got a house down and I started making a massive mine to get some resources. And then I fought a 14 leveled bird of some kind and it whooped my ass. All 3 of those were murdered brutally. But yeah, when you go outside, you can see there's like hella Pokemon everywhere. Can't believe there's also a wandering trader already. Oh, guys, I regret everything. What the hell is this 3B? There's also a way to craft a Pokédex. I haven't done that yet. I need some resources for that. So again, as anyone that's been playing like modded Minecraft, you can find the recipes here. So if I start typing in a Pokédex, can't believe I can't type. You get the resources here. Also, hello Arlis, hello. What's up with you? Just started on this for today. I started this yesterday, so I played a bit before. This is a fresh Cobblemon / Create modpack, so we're trying this out. But yeah, so I guess the goal would be to craft a Pokédex. I noticed here that the Pokédex screen can be, it's like a tag. So a tag means that any of these will actually work. So I guess from these, maybe the redstone dust could be an easy one. Or then my brother noticed that the glowing sack drops from some Pokemon. So if we find some of those, I guess we could also use that. I guess we can click on this to see the which of those would that be. So Tentacool, Tentacruel, Relish or Jellicent is apparently the ones that drop the glowing sack. There's some different odds, but it looks like, oh yeah, so the last 2 it was 100% and these 2 it's 10%. So yeah, this mod here that you can see these like recipes and stuff is, blanking on the name now. I was gonna say Jade, but is it Jade one? Is it Jade or not? Can't believe this. I think it's actually is it J, like just enough items, I think it might be the name of it. But yeah, so there's like, also we have the create mod in it, so there's ways to do things with like machines. So you can bulk haunt ink sacks into glowing sacks, and then there's of course the glow squid for getting that. But yeah, I guess it's either that or then we try to find a redstone. I have some loot in those chests. Can't believe this wandering trader dude is here blocking my door. Doesn't have anything worthwhile either. Not that I would have any emeralds either. I think the way to heal these Pokemon is by sleeping. There's like a machine for it too, so if we again search up healing, I think we can find the recipe here. So it's a healing machine. It needs iron, copper, and redstone, and then there's this max revive. Again, left clicking on this will tell you the recipe for that one, so you can go like layer and layer. There's also a way to put these as your favorite, so you can see I've already done that. So with the A button, when you have your cursor over it, it puts it in here as a favorite recipe, so you don't need to search it each time. But yeah, also this vivid choke I would need to find. I have no idea what this looks like, so we might have to go exploring as well today. We'll see about that. But yeah, so I have the massive minimap at the moment. I'm trying to think what was the button to change that. That was the layers. What was it again? That's for disabling it altogether. This was for... Nope. Okay, let's look at the button then. Stop guessing. But yeah, so from category, the map we're using is journey map. So I'll go to the keybinds for that one. Where's the show hide minimap, change map type? That's what I tried. Switch minimap preset. Is it? Did I not try this one? Wait, is there a way to show hide minimap, switch minimap preset? Yeah, I think the minimap type is the other one. So is it then? Wait. Yeah, so there we go. Now I have the smaller one. But yeah, I think I might drop my camera. So just give me a second. I'll put myself below here. Somewhere like this, mayhaps. Can you still see the map? You sort of can. I guess I could maybe put the map slightly higher. Wait, now I'm in the wrong place. So again, in the map and the map settings. So the journey map. I'll go to the position and lift this up a bit. Like so. Now this should be... Yep, I think this looks better. Should be fine. I do like the sound of rain. Sound of rain in Minecraft. But yeah, so this is basically the loot I got. So we found some apricorns, and some different kind of berries. Also, like all of the stuff I just thrown in, so there's no categories yet on the chests. Nothing like that yet. I also, like you can see on the left side, actually they seem to be healing just by staying in the Pokeballs, it looks like. Maybe. Unless I'm mistaken. Trying to look at it if I can see the health bars move. So with the R key you can throw out the Pokemon you have selected, and with the arrow keys you can change which one's the active one. That's pretty much as I know about this. There's also the J button. When you join in with this mod pack, the first thing it's like telling you to do is to choose your starter Pokemon. So there's like different generations and stuff on the left, and from there you can choose which one you want. And then there's hella menus and stuff that I have no idea about. So this part I can't really tell you much about. So to next level is 288 experience. But yeah, look at the guy. Can't believe this. But I don't know if it only heals when it's inside the Pokeball then. I read that if you sleep it heals the Pokemon, so I guess that's something we could try out. If it's only gonna be like 2-ish hours until the night time. Because then there's also the automation side that I was thinking, do we start making a or doubling recipe? I think it might even be an or tripling recipe. It's the one I looked up yesterday. So with the create mod, if you stomp on some raw iron, you get 3 crushed raw iron, and if you right click on a whatever, like an item of any kind, it shows you what it can be used for. So not just like where do you need it, or like how to use it. It's also for what it's used for. So in this case I can check like, okay, if I make this crushed iron from more raw iron, what happens with this? And I can see that you can make just like straight up iron ingots from it. So instead of making this one-to-one into iron ingots, I can make it into 3 crushed raw irons, and from there on we can make it into iron ingots. So it's like a better, it's more efficient, I guess, you get more bang for the buck if that makes sense. But I think we might have the issue here that we don't have enough iron to start this process. Maybe because we need a block of iron for the head that it slams down on with the mechanical press. I think the other stuff we might only need andesite. I did get hella andesite yesterday, so that should be doable. But yeah, the problem we have actually here is the blaze burner, so we're nowhere near blaze burner, so I don't think this is too much of a... I think this is doable, guys. The crushing wheel would also need brass, unless I'm mistaken. Let's check. Because yeah, you need to craft it in this massive crafter thingy. So yeah, that's not actually an option either. We're like far from these two. Because blaze burners are of course only in nether. So we'd need to find a... Is it a stronghold, fortress, something like that? In the nether. But yeah, I guess we can sleep soon, so we can see if the healing actually works. Although I have to say the Pokemon are already almost healed up, so we can do some more Pokemon battles to start it out. Again, I have never played Pokemon before, so I'm a amateur in this. I think it was this guy that absolutely murdered us, the level 14 guy. But the Squirtle back then was like already harmed, was injured. So let's go see. I don't know if this one is still injured because we did fight it. Nope. Seems to have healed up. Again, we don't have the Pokédex, so we can't like see anything about these guys. But yeah, do you guys think we can take on a level 14 Star Avia with a level 12 Squirtle? But yeah, you can see the sleeping heal those two other Pokemon I have, so that's all good. Wonder if there's anything else we could fight nearby. Oh yeah, I'll actually show you first. There's a Ribbit village, so there's a mod called Ribbits, which is it's a frog village. So that's what we'll have here. So I'll show you that first, guys, because it's bloody cute. They also play hella good music there, like absolute bangers. Ain't no way frog, yes, that's what you will soon see. And oh yeah, there it is. There's the one guy. That's one dude. There's so many here. Like also when they play music, they gather around, so there's like a party of sorts. That's absolutely tiny, yeah, that is true. I also like the fisher dude, although last time I saw him, he was also like fishing in the water. I don't know if I need to give him a... Oh yeah, a little bit of a hand to go there, you know. Do a little bit of fishing. I gave him a nudge. But yeah, these guys are... They're just chilling here. Croaking about. There's some music. I need to put the Minecraft music off for now. So this is the jab. There was like a massive audience last time I saw these guys playing. I wonder if the... Where was the route upwards? I wonder if someone like listening on that upper side. I think I was here with my cool aunt yesterday and we made a route going upwards, but I don't see it. Where was it? Was it here even? Oh yeah, it's over there. So yeah, that's the... Oh, was it? No, that's not it. What the hell? Oh, I'm confused. Oh yeah, sorry, it's this one. Yeah, so we made some like stairs they can move on. So they can move from between those two levels. But yeah, there's apparently like a third level, so we could maybe make a pathway for them as well. But yeah, these guys are chill. I also noticed that the mobs don't aggro them. So there was like a skeleton just standing nearby in like this cave here, or like a darker section. Somewhere, maybe like underneath here or something, like where the sunlight didn't burn it. Also like the Pokemon just randomly being here with them. Just chilling with them. But yeah, this is again a mod called Ribbits. So this is all from a mod. But yeah, they do gather around when there's some music to be. They also seems to play along. I can't believe everyone just joins in with an instrument. I have nothing, guys. I can't play anything. I'm also trying to listen in if I can, like, if it now has those instruments. Like, do we hear drums in this? I don't think so. I can. The loudest noises I can hear is the ribbit croaks. But yeah, I wanted to make my base nearby to these guys. So if we check the map, my base is on this mountain area here, and this is where the Ribbit village is. But yeah, you can also see the icons for these Pokemon here on the map now, since I have the resource pack. Also, hello Citronelli, hello, will you join us in this Minecraft server? Although I don't know how you're subscribed even. Also, thank you for being not first. Also, can you see these cute ribbits? They're playing music here. There's a farmer frog coming in to join, I think. I don't know how to mine. You don't need to mine in this one. There's a Pokemon mod. If you played Pokemon, you'd already be like way ahead of me. Because as you can see on the left, I don't even have a full party yet. And I have no idea what to do with this. Like, from what I understand about the Pokemon is that there's like some elements are good against some, and it's all like rock, paper, scissors kind of meta. So I think I need to like look up some resources on like what's actually good against what when I start making the actual party. Also, if you're like curious, what are these like just random dudes walking about? So this guy, for example, here sneaking about. This is a peeping Tom. No, it's a trainer. So there's also a mod with like Pokemon trainers. So you can challenge them and fight. But again, I think they go through all 6 Pokemons for that fight. So since I only have 3, I don't think I can handle that. There's also these apricorns that I need to collect. I've been playing Pokemon ZA, so I have my poke fix there. Can't believe there was no getting you here. Also, big news that you would find out tomorrow anyways. I got a job for summer today. Oh, that sounds massive. Very nice. Very nice. That's very good. So I'm assuming I'll hear more about it tomorrow then. Sounds good. But yeah, I guess my goal for now would be to try and find enough Pokemons to fill the 6 slots. What the hell is this beaver boy? Goddamn beaver. But it's level 18, I think it will surely mess us up. As a loot goblin, I always loot when I see something lootable. Can't believe the beaver there. Absolute diabolical beaver. Yes, I will brag like crazy. Yeah, that sounds good. Can't wait. Yeah, congrats. Very nice. Thank you, very good. So there was also this other mountain I was thinking of. If I should put my base there, it would be like closer to the village. But I was thinking that maybe I'll leave the village some space. Also, this is a caterpillar thingy, I think. Does anyone know if this would be good for my party? Because I feel like this one we surely could take on. I mean, there's another one. That's a level 16 one. I think we can. Maybe we can challenge this level 10 one. Because again, I don't know if it makes a difference. I guess for this starting out, it wouldn't like matter too much. Let's do it with this. Surely a bird can take on a worm. Because this is the level of knowledge I have. So yeah, when you challenge these, you press R, that's the by default, and then if you press R again, it like opens you, so you can like move again. So opens like the UI again. Caterpie is a certified Pokemon Red Classic. What the hell? They're making more there. Can't believe that. Okay, we'll peck at the Caterpie. Okay, what the hell just happened there? String shot. Speed harshly fail. Okay, so it's at half health. Guys, do we have any knowers here? Should I try to catch it already then? I do have some. I guess a green ball would do the trick surely, guys. Pump. Let's try. I don't know how much you need to harm them. I just don't want to like end it. Make it die. Can't believe this. So it wants to go again. You get pecked again, because I'm hoping it's not as effective. So if I do it again, so it wouldn't kill it, because we did 48% of damage. That's actually exactly the same amount again, guys. That's massive for us. Okay, so it now actually gets a. Can I actually just do this? Yeah, I don't have to do the catch. Also, would I have had to take it into a red ball if it was a certified Pokemon Red Classic? Okay, guys, we have a Caterpie now. It's absolutely murdered though, like HP wise. But yeah, I don't think the color of the Pokeballs does anything at this point. Because if you type in here in the chat, I mean the search, hello, you can see the different kinds of balls. If you just like look for balls, guys. So there's all sorts of crazy stuff. I think some of these, this one, I don't think it's like makeup, so I don't think you can get like craft this one. These ones apparently can. Throws less far. I have no idea what that means. If you type balls in the chat, you get banned. Yeah, that's actually a good correction right there. Can't believe Skelly is immediately testing the waters. Ban that person for 1,000 years. But yeah, so the first balls, whether they like, no matter the color, it's the 1 times catch rate. But then there's like these different kinds. So if you look at this one, it's made with copper. Then the great ball is made with iron. Then there's one that's made with gold. Then I guess there's like some color variety thingies. But this one's, for example, outside of battle, so I guess. I can't believe I like how it deletes all of Skelly's messages. Like the bot will never know what Skelly said. Skelly was never here and will never be again for another 60,000 years. 4 times on a Pokemon with 100 or more base speed, so that's just like different kinds of balls. All sorts of stuff, guys. Oh dear, it's also getting dark, guys. I do have a sleeping bag though, so I'll just sleep on my sleeping bag. So I have a mod, I think it was like Comforts was the name of the mod, where you can craft these sleeping bags, which just makes it's like cheaper than a bed, but again bed is also cheap, so it's just the bed without the planks. And then the big difference is that it doesn't reset your spawn point, so that's like the big thing about it compared to like carrying a bed with you and like resetting the respawn point. Because the problem is with the bed, at least in my understanding, is that if you put down a bed, sleep in it, and then remove that bed as it's like just something you carry along with you, then the respawn point gets reset back to the spawn of the map. So if you have like a base somewhere, you would rather respawn over there. But if you have a bed with you that you sleep on in your journeys, it resets the respawn point. But then if you remove the bed, it cancels the respawn point. So having a sleeping bag is superior in that sense. But again, it's from a mod. Sorry, Skelly, I had to. Yeah, it is understandable. This is a level 15 sheep. Guys, is level 15 too much for us? I again, like, I have no idea about any of these type thingies. Do I actually see the type if I go into this one? Squirtless water. This is a normal / flying electric bug. Okay, so far we have all of them are different. I mean, not the... Yeah, I guess different is the correct way to say it. So all of them are different types at the moment. What the hell is this? Level 27 question mark. Level 7 rock monkey. By rock I mean it's rocking and stoning and mining. Do we need a level 7? I think level 7 is a bit sad, but I guess it is a monkey. Do we need a monkey? Guys, it's not looking at me. Do we need a... I guess we could take a monkey. Do we need to put out the Electrike? It's a similar level. Well, you have multiple Pokemon, so you can default take on one higher level. Okay, I believe you there. Do we then not take the monkey? Do we... What was the... There was the sheep one. This is also... I think we need the bee. It's level 15, so it should be doable. So I threw out my weakest guy. Level-wise. I have no idea what's the balance. We'll just spark it up. Give it a little bit of spark. I was like, that did nothing, but it just took some time. But yeah, so this is the newest version of Cobblemon. So there's like these animations and stuff. I think we'll continue fighting. I would like it to tell you what these do, but I guess that's for you to find out beforehand. Also, Electrike almost got immediately murdered. Okay, so that was for paralyzing it. What else? I think howling would be like dropping some stat maybe. I don't know what leering would be. It's like laughing at the person, surely. I must abscond. I've been summoned to play video games. Can't believe Skelly. I was... Wait, where did... I was like, did it go somewhere? Okay, so Electrike got absolutely murdered. That's all good. It's not your turn to act. Oh, I see. Well... Oh yeah, I'm supposed to tell who's gonna go up next. So that's for the... Now we can try to get this dude. Also, what video game is Skelly going to be playing now? Okay, we got him. We got him. We got him. Hello, Caterpie. I think Caterpie got a level for just looking at the other one getting captured. So let's see the... Okay, so Combi is actually another bug. But I don't know if that's a bad thing, maybe not. There's also, we have the Ultimine, FTB Ultimine, I don't know how to pronounce it. If you do the Shapeless, I have shown this before when I was last playing this, like the last mod pack we had, but again, any new viewers, and I guess this is like good to know for anyone that has the FTB Ultimine. So by default, the button for this is the one below ESC. It's not, maybe it's Sarkine. I don't know if that's the word for it. But yeah, so you hold down that one, and when you hold that button down and mine it, it mines more than just the one block you're aiming at. But there's some like tricky stuff to it. So if you hold down the Sarkine button and Shift button, so both of those, and then you can use the mouse wheel. So again, you have to hold down both the Sarkine button and the Shift button, so those are held down. And then with the mouse wheel, you can change whatever mode you're using. So for example, small square. So now I let go of the shift button, hello guys. And I have like this square mining tool active now. So I can like mine a 3x3 square instead. I can do tunnels which go like crazy deep. I can do like tunnels which go deep, but also like 3x3. Can do a mining tunnel, which you can see by the outlines that it's like a stairway. So you can do those. You can also do it. Escape tunnel is the same one, but going upwards. So it's hard to show here, but it is going upwards. And again, the another thing is that it does affect which way it digs based on like which side of the block you're facing. So if I do it from above, you can see it takes out the ones around it. But if I do it from the side, it takes it from the side view. So it does make a difference where you're going for it. But yeah, Shapeless just means like take all of the same ones in like close proximity. So I think there's even a word for that kind of mining, because there's like, I think maybe an enhancement or something you can use to do the same. So this is sort of like a cheat-ish mod. Also, I can't believe I was using my iron pick for that. But yeah, Shapeless is saying there's only one of these. Can't believe this. We're playing Pulsar Lost Colony. I've played it, yeah. It's a good game. I wonder how much it has gotten updates since I've last played it, because it's been a long time. And even already back then it was really good. I feel like back then it missed a bit on, like it was lacking slightly on the end game. So we felt like we had done everything we can in the game quite soonish. But yeah, that's a really good game. Enjoy that, Skelly, if you're still here. Hopefully not. For your sake. But yeah, level 27, surely we can't do anything about this guy. Because there's still one more slot. What the hell is this do? I think this is again another bug. I think maybe the biome we are in is like favoring bugs here. There's also this rock dude. Like actually more than one. We could maybe take one of these guys. This is level 8. What was the other one? Level 18. I feel like this is better for us. So maybe we throw out the Caterpie first. I misclicked. Wait. Can I interest you in a fight? The Caterpie is extremely far away, but I don't think that matters. Can do a string shot. Badabui. Speed harshly fell. I don't think it's fast to start with, but okay, it fucked up Caterpie like crazy. That's perfect. We'll throw out Squirtle, do a water gun. I don't know how much water does to like... Okay, the answer is a lot. Although it also like return to favor. I'm wondering if I can somehow set the enemy HP to be like values instead of percentages. That's something my brother was also thinking about, if there's a way to do that. Also, where did Squirtle go? It's dropped down there. Just smack it with a ball here. You saw nothing at all. Okay, we got a Geodude now as well. Guys, that's 6 Pokemon. You could maybe heal these guys. I don't know how to do that though. I guess sleeping and just walking about. And then we could challenge one of these trainer dudes. I think any further Pokemon we capture go into like a PC. We can like craft it. And or we can find a village where there is a PC and like just open it. Oh yeah, with the Squirtle is still out. I can put it in the bowl to rest. But yeah, I don't think we have any more. We have only one more bowl. Let's see if we can make some more. The first ones are like hella cheap to make. It's just that finding these apricorns is a bit of a tricky business. I do have some like saplings already, so I could start growing them as well. We can maybe do that as well today. Start growing these, because I have like from my journeys, from my travels, I have these 5 colors. Yeah, so yellow, red, pink, blue, and green. Green apricorn sprouts. Electrike has recovered from fainting. That's massive for Electrike. Very good. There's also the massive mine shaft I have started. We could continue on that as well, but I don't know if that's necessarily something we want to do on stream. Although there's like, if you're watching a Minecraft stream, I think it comes with ever so slight amount of grind and digging, mining, in other words. I wonder if the sheep would want to come inside. So what the hell are these alien looking dudes? Oh yeah, we definitely need the Pokédex. We could also like check the... I think the only thing we would like really need for that is the redstone dust. So I'm just curious if I can see from here if I can see the levels where these appear. There we go. I think it's this one. Yeah. So with the just enough resources mod, we have a add-on to it. I think it was like ores or like ore generation or something. So here it shows me like where do we mostly get these from. It's like, what is this? Is this like, I guess it's not, it's sort of like backwards to how I would like to read it. So what it says to me is like basically from above Y, so height 20, like 20 and above there's a 0 chance to find any. Then the odds increase rapidly from minus 33, 34, 32, something like that. And the biggest odds are right before where they... I think minus 63, like the lowest you can go. Because it used to be like 0 was where the bedrock was, but now you can go past it. I mean, there's the deep slate stuff with the deep update. But yeah, so anywhere below 20 is basically where you can start finding it. The odds are not in your favor though, until like around minus 32 onwards. So we could try and dig the whole thing, because I was thinking of that's what I usually do in these survival servers, is that I make a like this kind of tunnel all the way to the bottom, and then I just look up like different heights. Like you can look them up if it's not like a modded version, so you can look up, let's say, diamond ore, but you can check these values are from the wiki or somewhere from the code. So you can basically see here that it starts from the 0 going upwards. So for like street mining diamond, I would also like go to the very bottom and do some tunnels from there. And then I guess for, let's say, iron, let's put in iron ore. So this one is actually interesting. So it's actually higher, the highest if you find a mountain that's over 200 blocks tall. The one we're on right now is 96, so it have to be twice as high as the one I'm on now, which is like diabolically high. Also let's sleep so that the Pokemon get some HP. But yeah, so those kind of info is good for when you're doing that street mining thing, is that you just go to the correct height. So you can see the, I think on the F3 menu, even on the normal unmodded version, so you can see it on the left side, the XYZ. So from there you can see that the Y is in the middle, it's 96, but you can see it in these modded ones from the minimap already, so it's faster to see the height you're in. But I wonder if I can challenge this dude to a Pokemon fight. I don't think I can. That one I can challenge. So do we go fight that person? I like how there's a level 2 sheep amongst these level something. This one I think we could challenge, but let's actually try and challenge the trainer dude. My brother was saying that there might be a progression thing in this, that you have to like fight these early guys to be able to level up your Pokemon further or something. Heike Theodore. Oh dear, there's a creeper. Oh man. I wonder if we can blow this guy up. Apparently we can. It didn't seem to bother him too much though. Also I swung at him. I don't know if that makes a difference. Can I? Oh, he has a health. Oh, maybe he's angry at me for hitting him. He doesn't seem to respond to my attempts. Yeah, it still works. What are these guys? Found some birds. Is this guy still the same one? Nope. Aroma Lady Elizabeth. I feel like last time just like looking at them made me challenge them. I don't know why. Your team seems to question your authority. Show them you're worthy by collecting more badges and defeating various trainers. Okay. So he doesn't want to fight me then. Is this what I'm getting? Okay. I see. I have no idea what's all this then. Maybe it was only like closer to the spawn region then that they are like wanting to fight me. I don't know why they spawn next to me then. If they don't wanna. Also, thank you, B, for lurking. Hello, hello. Can't believe the time zones are aligning so that you're awake. There's a 31 leveled guy here and level 8 Geodude here. I think this guy clearly is a bug again. I don't know if I wanna catch that dude. It's also level 25, so it might be a bit out of our reach. How many? I did have 9 balls. Let's actually check the recipe for the PC. So the PC is for looking up what Pokemons I have. So yeah, this is actually basically free to do. How do you do? Yeah, just burn the stone twice. Okay, so the PC we can already make. We don't have like a limited amount of iron, but I think regardless we should do that. Also, hello Bingy Bongy balls. Can't believe you were summoned by the balls. Let's make a PC inside the game, guys. So I need a glass and then I need to burn the stone twice. I mean two stones, but I think twice. But yeah, what's up with Bingy Bongy? Have you played any Pokemon games, Bingy Bongy? Are you gonna teach me how to play Pokemon? Or I have not. I have not played any Pokemon games before this one. And I don't know if this counts. Can't believe this. Okay, so that's them burnt once. I tried Pokemon Go when it came, but actually I lied. I have played that one. I don't know if that counts though, because there's like hardly any battles in that one. Like you just put those Pokemon in those like gyms or whatever you call them, and it was just like who has the highest power, I think. I don't think it had the same mechanic as these two have. Like the actual fights and stuff. But yeah, so when you have these recipes, when you have all the ingredients for them, you can click on the fill recipe when you have these mods installed. And now we have a PC, guys. We put it right next to the bed because we're true gamers. Okay, we have 0 Pokemon outside of the 6 we have captured before. So yeah, that's. But guys, that's progress. Okay, so now if we go in and find another Pokemon, I think we can switch between the group by using that computer. Level 22, level 12. I think level 12 is easily R. Should we try a 22? We'll just throw in maybe even the 18 leveled Geodude. Surely it will mess up a Wooloo. That name sounds offensive. Can't believe this. Rock throw. Bulldoze. We'll do a bulldoze move. I really need to start like looking up what any of these things mean. Speed fell. Oh dear. I'll do smackdown. I like how the dude there is like just looking up. Wait, did that one use the same? Wooloo used bulldoze. Looks like it's like mirror match here, guys. Do we use a rock throw then? Oh, there's actual Pokemon battles in them. Yeah, this is like Pahavi said earlier that like it's gonna be interesting to see if Nintendo will be like interested in this or not. I guess it has been out for some time now, so if they were interested, it could have already happened. But that doesn't mean that it won't ever happen. So, but they're also like using the actual names and stuff. Again, it's a mod and they're like not making any money with it. So I don't know how like strong the legal battles would be against them. But yeah, it's like crazy how accurate this is. Like the Pokemons and like the combat and stuff. From what I've understood, you can also like fly with them. So you can like ride if you have like large enough Pokemons and you can like mount them and fly about with them. So I've seen a video of people doing that. There's a level 24 bird here. There's also, what the hell is this guy? Level 48 I feel like is way beyond our reach. This looks like another bug. I don't like drugs, can't believe this. Settle a debate between me and my drunk friends. How do you ask for a check at a restaurant? That's a good question. Like, I remember like there was a friend of mine that was like, you never whistle at anyone because you're not like, they are not a dog. So I wouldn't do a whistle at least. I can tell you that much. We can like go from the elimination process of like what not to do, guys. So again, whistling is a big no-no for like if a waiter is somewhere nearby, you don't like go on whistling. But I don't know, maybe in Finland you would just like stare at the waitress or waiter. Like you would be just like in the restaurant, like just looking about, and whenever they're like coming close by, you're trying to like look into their direction, being like, yeah, notice me please. So I think that would be the general way to do it. It shouldn't be the same as the Palworld situation. Yeah, I don't think it's like really like comparable to that one because of again there's like no monetization in this one. But yeah, Nintendo I feel like hasn't been too like nice on these things in the past, so we'll see. Also, hello, hi, I don't like drugs. I did the writing pose and my friend said it's cringe. I wouldn't think that as a bad one. I feel like that's a good way to signal it. Because again, I feel like if you had done like whistle or something else, I feel like that would have been a bit on the nose. But yeah, I feel like that's also slightly a bit like a dad move. I feel doing the thing that you're like raise your hand and ask for the check when the waiter comes over. Yeah, I feel like that's a if you have the guts to do social interactions, guys. Can't believe this. That's not the Finnish way to do it, surely. So what the hell is this guy? I like how when I like looked at the starter Pokemon when I logged into here first time, the default choice there is the first generation. That's the only one I had like stuff that I was like, yeah, I do know these guys surely. And then when I was clicking through all the others, I was like, I have no idea of any of these, and there were so many. There's so many to choose from. But I think the writing pose and either raising your hand or doing a writing pose / signaling that you'd like it, that's all good. I don't think the waiter would consider it cringe. If anything, I feel like it would, as if I was like working as one, I feel like I would rather people be like as clear about it as possible and not like the Finnish type, like trying to look their way, signaling ever so slightly. Hey, I'm here. Can you notice me? So what the hell is this freak? I feel like I remember this guy though. We'll have to fight it, but who's gonna go up next? Maybe Squirtle. I also wonder if I can like sleep between these matches, because you can see the sun is going down. Can just take a quick nap. So Squirtle got a rock on his face. Also that did absolutely nothing. Let's switch him into maybe Combi. Combi, do your best. Also Combi took a stone and immediately died. That's not good, guys. Let's see what Caterpie does. Staring into the soul of the weight is the way to go. Yeah, that's the Finnish way. Just like take a massive stare through them. Can I just sleep? I think I can just take a... Sorry guys, I needed a nap. Let's get back to it. Let's do a bug bite. Surely the tongue is... Okay guys. I feel like the Lickitung is a tad strong for us. It is level 23, so I guess it's sort of makes sense. Okay, Gyarados tanked one hit. Also did basically nothing at it, so that's not good. At least we got to start here. That did nothing though. Because I feel like our whole party is getting wiped. There's some bird singing for you. Let's do a quick attack. Maybe we can get this out before the Lickitung just murders us. It missed. Let's do a peck then. That did something, not too much though. Okay, defense increased. That's, I think, really bad for us. Because we're hardly doing anything to it as it is. It's at 42%. And it absolutely murdered. So what the hell is this guy walking about? Level 8 Electrike, I think, will get absolutely devastated turn 1. Let's do something with it though. Let's see who this guy is. It's a cute one. Okay, I don't know what happened there. He's paralyzed and cannot move. Okay, that's good, guys. The damage is not there though. Can do a howl. Does that do anything? Attack rolls, okay. Good to know, guys. I'm learning. Also getting murdered. I'm learning while being murdered. Do we need to... I think we need to bring out the Pokeball and try to do this. Yoink. It's at 38%, so I don't know if this is gonna work. Nope. It's also like really close there. A bit close to my liking. We do a rapid spin. That didn't do much. Squirtle is getting absolutely murdered. Do we do another? We've done a water gun, I think, once. That did something, but I feel like Squirtle will get murdered here. But I guess I can try use the ball outside of combat as well. So I'll just try this. Wait, did it get healed all the way? It looked like the HP was full. Okay. Yeah, it does look like that. Can't believe this. So apparently that's not the way to do it. Also, I completely lost my direction. Where is my base? Maybe I should put up a waypoint to where my house is. I think it's this one. So I'll make a waypoint called home. Let's put it into being blue. There we go. Now we should always see it. There we have it. There we have it. Can't believe this Lickitung just completely licked the whole group. So I guess that's all for the Pokemons for now, until they heal up again. Truly a plunder. There's also a crab guy. Level 27. Also, my brother was playing here yesterday. I was asking others to come in and test if the server is working. And my brother was like, yeah, I accidentally challenged a water Pokemon and I'm drowning. How do I how do I gain movement again? I'm like, yeah, you have to press the R key again to be able to move. But yeah, it was funny that if you're fighting a water Pokemon, you might have to get a boat to be on yourself, so that you don't get water in your lungs, guys. That's the way the trainers die. Too much water in the lungs. But yeah, so I guess we'll empty our inventory a bit. Do we have anyone here? Yeah, we do have the Wooloo. Hi. Oh yeah, there's a release one. What does this do? Okay, so this is the IVs and EVs. Now I read something about these. I know that some of these, like, I don't know which one is which, but one of these is like something that the Pokemon is sort of born with, that you can't normally increase, but apparently there's like some juices or something, was it, that you can use to increase these, so they are not like only done in the birth. And then I think the other one was something you can like increase by leveling them. But I'm also curious, like, how do I... Because these guys have gotten levels, so do I actually like tell them what to level in? Because what I understand is that you could like level 2 different attributes, I don't know what to call these, up to the max. So you would want to like focus on 2 different ones. I guess it could be something like what they're holding or what moves they're using or something. I'll definitely need to look into this more. I'm a fresh Pokemon train. Can't believe the waypoint is right at the door there. But yeah, so we'll drop in some of this stuff. The Cobblemon stuff goes into mostly this chest. There's some other stuff here as well. I'll need to clean these up at some point. Thunderstone. Evolve certain Pokemon. That sounds good. That's surely strong, guys. Medicinal leak. I think the other stuff is... I guess we could keep carrying on the Pokeballs if we find something to use them on. Some more copper. We need some more iron. Desperately need some more iron. Did we have any arrows? I don't think so. No previous arrows. Why did I have 2 different piles of spruce here? Yeah, I think that's... Oh yeah, sorry, these bones we can get rid of. The other stuff I'm happy to be carrying around. Maybe I should put these beef and stuff to cook while we're down there. So yeah, this is gonna be the grind part now, guys. I also have, if you are wondering what this is a mod for a portable crafting table. So it's just 2 sticks and a crafting table and you have it with you. So whenever you right click, it opens as if you had right clicked the crafting table. That's also something from a mod that I'm also like already sort of gotten used to. So I would like to make sure there's enough torches to keep it symmetrical and also like lit up. Torches are cheap, but having someone spawn here is not. So yeah, this is the part. I think I don't want to close this part up yet. So I'll just make the stairs. There's some andesite here. And normally in Minecraft, andesite really can't be used for anything, but it is like a main resource for the Create mod. So that's why I was mining here for that. So it is important in this mod pack. There's also extremely steep drops downwards, and that's because I've used the ulti-mine to mine these things. So don't mind those. Mind the gap, guys. Don't mind the gap. So I'll just make a stairway downwards. And when we hit the bottom, I'll do some more mining. Did we have enough? Did I not bring any cobblestone? That's very smart of me. But yeah, we'll dig out the center so we'll get some more. So again, I use the small square to dig 3 by 3. So we go downwards. I'll just leave this part. I think I'll add in a few more torches here just to make sure that there's nobody and nothing spawning in here. So I wouldn't like it to be the case that when I'm like walking in this staircase that there's like a creeper coming in, dropping from the side here or something. But yeah, did we also not bring any stairs? It doesn't look like we did. I like how well prepared I was. Okay, we're going back and get some. Let's walk the stairs. At the end, like, the end result would of course be that there would be a elevator in the middle, so like water or something. Something like that. Either that we could have like a water going all the way down and up, or then we just have like water at the bottom of it. So you can't like jump down. Jump down without taking any damage. But at the moment we're not at the bottom, so can't do that yet. Can't do that yet. Let's eat some bread. Gotta get that bread. It's gonna be a massive walk when we finally do get to the bottom of it. I think we need the boat here necessarily. But yeah, so this is basically the way I do it, so dig downwards and put these stairs in here to make it faster to go up and down. Then try not to fall when placing these. If I see like resources, I'll try to like mine them when I go with this middle part. Can't believe this, guys. Completely botched that stair. Then I'll try and remember put these torches on the middle ones. But you've seen how well I do it. But yeah, also using the ulti-mine, it does use the tool as if you were mining them one by one, so it's not a cheat in that the tools would last longer. Actually quite the opposite, it feels like they don't last as long, but I don't think there was any like change to that. There was a option in the ulti-mine config for the server is that whether or not it like increases hunger or not, and I have it so that it uses more food than doing it by hand. So that sort of balances it out, at least a little bit. I don't think it's still like crazy balanced if you're considering mining by hand, but it's not too bad. But yeah, here you can see the ulti-mine thingies I've done before these have like run out. So I'll just mine these by hand. So I guess the pickaxe have like broken or something before it has gotten to the bottom. Same here. Here as well. These ones still go quite some way. Also, I like these messages of like rare Pokemon. Just wait for how long those last. Because I feel like they're extremely short. Like maybe when you get these like Pokemons to fly on and stuff that it wouldn't matter. But I feel like starting out there's no way you could ever make those Because you saw there was the message for one. It won't take it long to tell me it's despawned. Also, if you didn't know, you can, like, I think that's maybe in the normal, in the base game already, that you can press down Alt key and craft, like sort of paint the crafting grid so that it would, so it like spreads those resources you're using evenly. But yeah, here you can see how it differentiates. So if I go from the side of it, it's making it that way. If I go from the upper side, it goes like downwards. That's to dig like as far as it can go from top to bottom, like from up to down. And it stops when there's something like a different kind of resource and stuff. So that's also like a good thing. So it doesn't like try to use a stone pickaxe to mine anything you cannot with a stone pickaxe. But yeah, you can see the ultra rare beldam already despawned. So I feel like if it's anywhere far away from you, there's no way you could make that. So have we not placed a single torch since forever? So yeah, there's some iron there, so we'll mine the center piece here. Or then not, it exploded. So yeah, we'll take some more sticks. Make some more picks. But yeah, I'll wait until the Pokemon are like, I guess they're sort of halfway at the moment, so it's also night time, so I guess we could go in and do some more fights. Do a shapeless dig here. I also fill in there's actually something there. Let's go get some zinc. I fill in the places I dug so that there's no like mob spawning inside the walls. Because you know the saying is there's some mobs in your walls. You don't want that, guys. You don't want that. Not the mobs in the walls. So yeah, I'll just finish these few stairs and dig out the middle until I'm where the stairs are. Then we'll go and do some more voids. Time to fight. Yeah, we also need to dig out these pillars here. Like so. Yeah, stone we really don't need. We'll have like too much of it as it is, so we'll just let it drop. Drop to where it goes. But yeah, then we can go and do some more Pokemon fights. If it's still nighttime, we could sleep. Hopefully get them all healed up. But yeah, I was surprised how cheap the PC was to build. I guess the healing station is the expensive one then. Also, when you're doing like a mine like I'm doing from like just going downwards, I recommend having a roof on it so that when it is nighttime you don't get absolutely murdered by mobs falling on you. Is this guy something like an evolved version of the Geodude? This looks fierce. I don't think there's anything we can do to this guy because it's level 34 and we already got like a ass handed to it by the, was it Likatu or something? And that was like level, what was it, level 20 something. Do we go sting this boy? There's also a skeleton, I can't believe, I was gonna say there was a skeleton, it was actually a spider and it already despawned. I could have gone in and killed the spider because you don't really have much string in the start of the game. So you could do it more. Okay, what the hell happened there? Oh there. That looked strong. Gust. Oh yeah, I guess the icon there was like telling me what type of attack is it, because this guy was both flying and a bug. Okay, so maybe we try to catch it now. Like how the guy just rolling around. I'm also trying not to do it at him. Geodude level 27. Monkey. Your party was full. Monkey has been added to your PC. Fighting point 1. Oh yeah, this is apparently like, is this one of those straight up fighting Pokemons? Your Pokemon seem hesitant to follow your lead. Gaining more badges and proving yourself against various trainers could boost confidence. Oh, is this guy maybe like just giving you tips then? Okay, so nature gentle. That doesn't tell me anything. Nope. Does it tell me the type of it? Do I not just know what it is? Oh yeah, I can mouse scroll it. I think we'll switch it with the... Oh, it's the icon over there. So if you know what these mean, I guess that's that then. But I don't think we need to have the caterpillar here either, because we already have a bug type here. So we just take this guy. Actually, these are different, at least based on the icons. They had some of these guys the same. Guys, there's already overlap. We have 8 Pokemon. What the hell? Gotta catch them all. Level 9. Level 24. This one surely we can take with the Wooloo. Where are you going? There's also level 6 something and a level 23, what looks like a hedgehog. It's going inside a mine though. Oh, do we still have... I think we still have the... Wait, can I have more than one out? I think I can, yeah. Clearly. Wait. Wooloo is like hella hurt. Can't believe... Oh yeah, it was in the PC, I guess the same. No, I think... Yeah, the monkey was also in there. So yeah, apparently the PC won't heal them at all, so I should maybe bring them along when... Why are you all inside the cave now, guys? What the hell? I put you some light for you there. There's a level 16. Is this like a Pidgeotto or something? I feel like I recognize this guy. Let's maybe fight it. Level 16 flying. Surely Squirtle can handle it. What was that throw? Chirp. Guys, let's do a water gun. What the hell? Sand attack. Just use the cheap trick. Okay, that didn't do too much. Let's do a bubble. Let's just get face planted. The bubble is surprisingly efficient from what it looks like. Can you do a rapid spin to end it? Can't believe the cheap shots. That's like a Mario attack. Okay, so can we actually now try the donk? Get it into a ball. I wonder what level it would be around to still be able to use these normal balls. Because the biggest we've gotten was like 22. I guess that's what the Wooloo was. So what the hell is this squirrel guy? What the hell? Actually, Squirtle, can you deal with this dude as well? Why's everyone suddenly here? So this guy, can we not? Maybe I have to take Squirtle back before I fight with it again. I wonder what we throw would mean. Because it would sound like you're escaping. The strat is always the same, start with a water gun. What the hell is this guy doing? Use tail whip. Defense fell. Guys, this guy won't be alive until the defense fall into make a difference. What the fuck is this guy aiming for? Some guy can finish a blow. Bloop. Okay, that's what this guy's only doing defense tricks. That's no way to win a fight, guys. You need to do damage. Surely you know this. Surely. There we go. We got a Squovet. I was gonna say a squirrel, but it's not a squirrel, guys. SMH. For even suggesting it's a squirrel. But yeah, so Squirtle I think we have to keep with us for that's the starter Pokemon. I feel like anyone else we can switch around. I wish you would see how much health they have. Like just looking at it. So I didn't even look at these two are the same. I'm just thinking I would like to heal these guys. So that's why I would like to bring them with. Is this guy actually healed? Yeah, so Geodude is healed to the max. Pidgey then wouldn't be surely. Yeah. So now I have like a group of harmed dudes. Level 26. I'm assuming this isn't like a Earth. I'm assuming like a leaf type Pokemon. I don't know if we have the party to fight it though, since everyone's damaged. Everyone's gotten a beating. Can't believe the beating they've gotten. But yeah, I was thinking, because my brother also mentioned that if we find a village here, that the village would also, they could have a Pokemon center thingy in the village, so like a building with Pokemon stuff in it. I was thinking, I found one village, I don't think this one had anything like that, so we could try and find another village, because I haven't really like, as you can see, I haven't really explored the surroundings of where I am. So why is there like a massive zombie head here? Guess since I increased the icon size, it's only me to blame for that. So yeah, I think we could go on a journey. So we'll go in and empty the inventory. We could also maybe increase the, like craft some more Pokeballs. Just in case we find some Pokemon to fight while we're there. Maybe we'll just, because I was thinking do we do all blue, but then maybe we want to have sort an even amount of all of these. Just that it takes another inventory slot if it's a different color. So for that sake we could have just done all with the same color. So is there any more food for us? Surely. Very good. I also have a backpack. So that's from Sophisticated Backpacks mod. And it's in the backpack slot. So this is the Curious one where you have these different slots, one for head, one for back, and one for charm. And the backpack was actually quite easy to craft, so you needed 4 leather and 4 strings and a chest. The hardest, of course, is the string. Cows you can find easily, spiders you can of course find easily, it's just that it's during nighttime and then there's everyone else as well. So with that I had like some trouble with the spiders. Because usually when you find spiders there's like a million creepers and all that stuff around them as well, so it was slightly stressful starting out trying to find the spiders, but I felt like it was a good strat to immediately go for the backpack, because then I was in like no rush to start a base. Because I was of course like picking all these, basically all of what you're seeing here, so like the different apricorns and then the saplings or the sprouts for the different apricorn trees. So had I not had a backpack I don't think I could have brought as much stuff as I did. Okay, so that's a mean looking goat as well. That's also level 37. There's another Wooloo. I think there's a thing that you're supposed to look at. So let's say the Wooloo I have, this is actually male. What's that female that we saw in the yard? Yeah, this is female. So I think we should maybe like catch this one as well. Because then we would have the opportunity to breed those two to get like better ones. So actually not go anywhere. I have a mans for you. I don't know if this Squirtle will do anything to it though. Doesn't look like it got like crazy beating. It hasn't done much damage either though. So it could be that we need to switch around some Pokemon here. Might also have to sleep here. It wasn't very effective. Well, I think that was the text from whatever they used. Wooloo used water gun on Sicari's Squirtle. Wait, what? Oh, you used copycat. I see. That's interesting. I feel like there's like 100 years of knowledge here in this game that it's gonna take me a while to pick up on. Also, did I just use a ability thingy? That's like exactly what they also have. Spin on Wooloo. Scary Squirtle Speed Rose. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. If that made a difference. Also like how I've been bumped by some goddamn whatever this is. Critical hit. Okay, we need another one of those. Can you do one again? Wooloo shared its guard with the target. Okay, so it's at 25. I feel like that could be just maybe like a barrier of some kind that after that it would be easier to pick them up. Don't quote me on that because I have no knowledge of this game, but so far, guys, not going too bad. Not doing too bad, guys. So now we would have a male Wooloo and a female Wooloo, so we could start breeding these together, I think. So this nature is lonely and that one's hardy. I think those two are like doing something here, maybe. They have like, they increase one and decrease one, I think was what the nature was from a guide like a video I saw. But yeah, so let's just go for an adventure a little bit. I don't think we need all this spruce with us, so let's drop some of that. Who knows, maybe we'll even cut some trees. I don't think we need the stairs either. We'll leave them as well. Also, I do want to point out that for the ulti-miner that you saw me use earlier for the resources, where you could like dig like the same ore, like the whole ore vein. You can do that for trees. So if you do the shapeless digging or cutting, and you can actually with trees, it is a bit, I feel like dirty, but you can do the shapeless here and just anywhere you hit on the tree, it takes out the whole tree. There is a risk of doing that if you have like, let's say your house nearby and you've made like the house from logs, like any parts of it, it will also rip those out. So do notice the amount it tells you it's gonna take. So it's saying mining 5 blocks, so that's where you know how many it's gonna be taken. There's some. Oh yeah, it's a ladybug, I think. It's also going to a bird that looks like it eats ladybugs. That's diabolical, guys. What are those? Is that one Pokemon? I think it is. Yeah. I wonder if it's like a female or male. Does it mean that they're both then, or how does it work? But yeah, that's also a hella cute looking guy. Do we capture you guys? Who do we send out? We put up the bee. Bee. You're supposed to challenge them. Not join them. Okay, the position I'm in is horrible. I think from here. Now we can narrate this battle now. Go Combi. It is now turn 1. I have no idea what the type of these guys is, so we're gonna do a classic old bug bite. Thundermouse used double hit. What the hell? That's surely illegal. Hit 2 times. Combi used bug bite on Thundermouse. Oh, actually, yeah, 2 hits I guess makes sense here, seeing that, you know, there's 2 of them. So yeah, I guess can't really be too salty about it. Let's do a gust. If we can before it gets murdered. Okay, that doesn't seem to be doing much. Let's do a struggle bug. I have no idea what that means. I don't think we can do it yet. That's not happening. Let's throw in... I don't want to kill it either. Let's throw in Pidgey. I just clicked twice, it seems. Quick attack. That's actually perfect. Thank you very much. I don't even remain to look at what happened to it. Pidgey just got... Can't believe they came out. What the hell? Okay, guys. I admit defeat. Okay. So it just murdered Pidgey. Let's throw in a Squovet. We're just throwing all the ones that are already like completely murdered. Can you do a... Nope, nothing on that one. Let's throw in Squirtle, guys. This is how it always goes. We find someone that's like hella strong and then we just throw everyone we have. I just don't know, like, actually... Yep, that was maybe the wrong idea there, guys. So, yep. Squirtle is at or over level cap 15. Did it say that? I think it did. So then we would need to... Because yeah, I think that's what my brother said, that we would need to find Brock and challenge him to a Pokemon battle. This guy I remember. This guy looks familiar to me. Can we just wool it? It's a Kakuna. I could never have said the name. Wait, double kick sounds like it's gonna end it. Did absolutely nothing to it. Kakuna used poison sting, guys. Doesn't look like I'm... Oh dear. I was gonna say it doesn't look like I'm doing good things, but might be too effective even. Okay, so the double kick doesn't do very much, but again we don't wanna do too much, so we'll do another double kick. Maybe that's enough to do a Pokeball then. Yeet. There was apparently some spam here, guys. Can't believe it. Oh. I was like, why can't they stack? Poison point, bug point. Very nice. But yeah, so we would need to find Brock, I think, to level up the cap. Until then, I guess none of these will level up anywhere past 15. So Squirtle and Monkey we could still level up. There's someone over there. You can't really move large distances with the massive amount of Pokemon spawning everywhere. There's just so many of them. This guy's looking like a fancy sheep. But yeah, I feel like having doubles of everything would make sense, and having like both male and female of everything. Okay, this looks like an angry pig. Can I take the... What the hell? But yeah, the Pokédex would also be nice to have, but not without redstone. Yeah, Wooloo is the only one we already have double of, so seeing that again won't help. I guess the Geodude we have seen plenty. We could have like gotten one more of those. Speaking of which, actually I think we should check these trainers. I don't think the Brock guy would be just like out and about. Maybe. Again, I don't know. Could be. Just mayhaps. But yeah, let's go see the Geodude. I don't know though, do we have it? No, we don't have it with us. So this one is male as well. I feel like most of the ones we had were male. So I think we're looking for a female. Should have maybe wrote that down to know what we're looking for. We also wanna carry and collect all these berries, because you apparently need to start planting those to get all sorts of stuff. There's another pigeon kind. Another bird. There's an Electrike as well. This is a female. Oh yeah, I think the Electrike was the only one we had as a female. Now that I remember. Level 30 Geodude. There's a Minecraft frog here. This guy looks like a Pokemon. But it's just a Minecraft frog. There's the beaver again. Can't believe the beaver. There's so many frogs here. What are they doing here? It's like a goddamn desert. There's a level 8 Geodude. I feel like we could still use this guy for the breeding purposes. That sounds wrong somehow, guys. We'll use the monkey for it. To get him leveled up. Let's do a... I think the Fury Swipes could be something that they also have, so let's do a Seismic Toss. It was sort of really effective. Speed Rose. Let's do a low kick and hope it doesn't die. And it died. So that's all there is there to that, I guess. Also, it's getting dark. So I think it dropped gravel. So that explains the level, guys. It was level 8 because it wasn't made of stone, it was made of gravel. Can I sleep among the coal? On the dirty ground. But yeah, then we'll do some more shapeless mining. To get some coal out of here. Get some coal. This guy's looking menacing. I don't know what this is like. Is this like a lantern? Sort of looks like one. Who do we fight it with? Do we fight it? Do we even fight it? There's another one of these guys. So this, actually, yeah, we don't know if they're like male or female. I don't even know if we know it before we would go in and check the computer, because if we fight it here, do we? Yeah, we do actually see it's a female. So now we know this one is a female if we do catch it. Just do a double kick. It missed. Oh, it wasn't very effective, but that one hit. Okay, so maybe a headbutt then. Fury attack. Hit 5 times. Okay, so that one did some damage. Let's do that again. There's the copycat as well. I don't know if that's a good one. We get it like below 20%. There we go. There we go. So now we'll just try and get this guy. Also, Wooloo got like hella damage from that, so I don't know if we can. I don't know if we can get the other one with Wooloo at least. It's again. It's also a female. Okay, so we don't even want it. That sorts itself out. But yeah, we're slowly trying to move towards areas we haven't been to yet. As you can see, it is a slow progress. There's some level 40 Pokemon here, guys. What the hell? This is an electric type, surely. This guy's looking like a battery. This is a power bank, guys. What the hell? Do we set out the monkey for it? I feel like there might be someone watching that actually knows these things and is like, why? Why do you do this? Why? Don't send him. That's the opposite of what you should send. Then I'm like, why is it not effective? What have I done wrong? Surely. Monkey was paralyzed. That's not good. Monkey's just getting electrocuted there. Wait, I still use the low kick even though I was paralyzed. How does that work? That's interesting. Yeah, this one is a male. Male Elekid. Elekid. What the hell? How are you out? Surely you'll go in. What the fuck? Go in there. If you have 16% health, it's not like you can escape, surely. What the fuck? That's mad. Monkey's getting murdered because of it. I guess it means we have to do a pursuit. I don't know what that means. I guess we'll never know. I guess we'll never know. I wonder if water is good against electricity or if it's like the opposite, if like electricity is good against water. Surely there's something there. Can you do 1% of like maybe 10% of damage to it? Can you please? Not like, no, please. Actually, never mind. Guys, we got some redstone out of that. That's actually massive. So we can actually go back to base and I think we can do a Pokédex then. So yeah, never mind. Actually, we want to kill the Elekid. We got hella lucky there. Accidentally. There's another monkey here. This one's a male monkey. I like how the frogs look. Youngster Calvin. Dawn. You may not be ready to handle such high-level Pokemon. It's best to store them for now. I have no idea what you are referring to, guys. What are you even talking about? But yeah, it could be that I'll need to look up some guides and stuff before I can call myself a true Pokemon trainer. So why is there some cobblestone here? That's suspicious. Was I here just now? Suspicious, guys. Suspicious. But yeah, if you guys have seen like streamers play Cobblemon, I think most of them are playing in like a server with nothing but the Cobblemon in it. And there's like commands you can use to like teleport around and get like starter set and stuff like that. I have like nothing against that. It's just that I prefer you have to work a bit to get stuff, and I also like the create mod, which lets you automate a lot of different kinds of stuff. So I thought this mod pack where you have both of these mods and you have to like work for it would suit us better than having it be like you can use different kind of commands to get teleported around the world. I guess it's also like it would depend on the amount of people. So if you have like a massive influx of people, you would like it to be so that there's like a way you can teleport people to like some common areas and stuff like that. But I don't think there's gonna be like a massive influx of people here, because all the people that were in the previous server might, who knows, might join here as well. But even that doesn't mean there's gonna be a massive rush. I was actually thinking like the biggest change from the previous server is that since we still have the create mod and basically all of the stuff for that, is the biggest change would be that we just reset it. Of course the Cobblemon is a massive change as well, but I feel like I'm the only one that actually lost a hell of progress in this change, because I had put in hours in the previous server, guys. I'll tell you that much. But yeah, so let's look up the recipe for the Pokédex. I think the color was depending on what color apricorns you're using. I think I want mine to be blue. So we need 4 iron. We have basically just that much. We do have some unmelted though. Unsmelted. So yeah, then we need the 2 copper and the blue acorns. There we go. So yeah, you can use the redstone dust as the screen. I wonder how diabolical that would mean it for it to be. Like, imagine making a device and the screen is just like red electric dust thingy. So would it be like infrared display then? But yeah, we got an achievement as well. Craft a Pokédex out of apricorns, iron, copper, and any glowing powder. Yeah, I do appreciate the recipe being cheap though, so don't take this as a complaint. But yeah, so I don't know how to use this. There we go. Right clicking it opens it, it seems. And can we then go in and like scan with this? So how does that work? So let's see this guy, for example. Okay, that didn't seem to do. Is it saying that it's this 215? This would be number 1 then. I don't think it... Yeah, I don't think that's what it did. Is this just that after I've beaten them, I'll know about them? Because again, this is like important knowledge and I don't mind that. But I was thinking I could go in and like scan this guy, be like, yeah, now I know about it. Yeah, it might take me to the right spot. Maybe not. Still, maybe I was just randomly there. Okay, guys. So Pokédex was a scam and a half. Can't believe this. So you have to fight them before you know what they are. So what are these unimplemented? I see. Okay, so there's some that haven't still been added. It's actually quite many. Quite a lot of them haven't been implemented, it seems. Oh yeah, my aunt took Litten as their starter Pokemon. So you can see the ones I have found. But yeah, I guess it will be quite the challenge to catch all of these. It's gonna be like even crazier if you think. Actually, just having fought them apparently is enough. Nope, not enough. Don't know about them if you don't catch them. Oh, I see. Never mind then. Can we play a sound? Doesn't seem like there's any. Oh, there is. Just I don't think maybe Likitung didn't have any sound. There was this bird that was saying that it has a beautiful singing voice. Which one was it? It was the one we have, this one. Yeah, I can see that. Beauty of its lilting voice. Guys, that's some lilting for you. Some absolute lilting action. But yeah, it could be that I'll have a shorter stream then, because I think I'll go look up some guides and stuff, because I don't know if there's much to do with just me going in blindly swinging at these different Pokemons. And since we don't have like resources to do the create stuff either, it would be like just blind mining. But yeah, I'm a bit disappointed that you can't do any scans with this. So then I just don't know, maybe I'll have to look that up as well. National Kanto, oh dear. Wait, does it just jump into the... Is this still there? Like if I go to the 100? Oh yeah. So there's like the different generations, I guess. Is national then all of them? Maybe. Search by species name. I don't think there's any buttons for scanning here. Yeah. Maybe I'll look at the key binds once just to see if there's anything I'm missing. So Cobblemon. Throw selected Pokemon, hide party overlay, open summary, party shift down, party shift up, riding free look. Yeah, I don't think there's anything on that. Cobble badges, open badge case. Actually, let's open that. I don't think I have any. Okay. Oh, you can scroll down. You can scroll on this. Oh, there. Bug badge. Oh, so I guess you can like disable whether you show them or not. Capture badge. Dark badge, dragon badge, electric badge, fairy fighting. So it's the different types. There's so many. So many guys. Oh yeah, so that's actually all of them. So it's just the different types, I guess. Oh, I see. I was thinking if there's like gym or something. There's also a bee. That's clearly a Pokemon. That's a bumblebee or a wasp. Or maybe a butterfly, actually. The wings are... It's level 38. It's gonna eat me alive. Let's not go there, guys. Let's learn from past mistakes. So yeah, what do you guys think about the house? That's actually decent considering it's made from cobblestone. So I can actually show you that's one last trick. If you're playing with the rechiseled mod at any point. So when you have the rechiseled mob, you can make a chisel. I'll just pull out the recipe for that. It's an iron and a stick. So as you can see here, iron and a stick. And then you right click this chisel and then you drag in many of these like crafting blocks you can use. Apparently also like dirt, and then there's different kinds of logs and stuff, planks and all that kind of stuff. So you can use most of the blocks you would otherwise use for making a house anyways. And then you can choose from this side here. The first ones are like for cobblestone are these mossy ones. Then you have the normal kind, so non-mossy kind. And depending of course on the material, there's apparently some even more mossy stuff underneath. But you can change these and then just click on this and you take it out, and that's how you have a 51 small cobblestone tiles. But the other thing you need to know is that when you put it back, you can then turn it into anything else. And that includes back to the normal cobblestones. You just have to find it here. You can also search for it here, so you can type in cobblestone in the search. At least before it worked. Can't believe this. Never mind then. think I typed in like small. Yeah, at least. Oh yeah, because every one of them has cobblestone in the name. Yeah, that was smart from me. But yeah, so cobblestone I think is the only thing you can't search for. But yeah, I was using like small cobblestone tiles. So I think it was the small mossy cobblestone bricks was the ones I was using for the walls or something. So I looked that up to find it again. Or maybe it was the roof. Yeah, so the roof is small mossy cobblestone bricks. Or like maybe the sort of like the second floor ceiling / floor. So but yeah, so that's like making cheap material look decent. Of course, I don't know if the mossy look is the best one. I was thinking maybe I could like to make it better. I would have to like put in some non-mossy stuff as well, because it's now like completely mossy. I feel like that's not the look. So I'll need to put in some, because I think there's, if I like look through the, what was this called? It's mossy cobblestone bricks. So if I put this in here, just look for bricks. I think this one here is the same one, but without the moss in it. So I can like do this, put in some non-mossy ones here and there. I feel like that will make it better, because now it's like completely mossed up, and that's a bit much. So maybe even build this completely again, but without the moss in it, and then switch around a few of these blocks. So do it like reverse from how it is now. Or then just do no switch. So switch 1 and 2 here and there. Maybe that would work. We could do some of that. I have to go past the 2-hour mark surely, guys. Try not to break the windows. Could maybe do it so that it's mostly the bottom part that's mossy, because it would make sense for the moisture to come from the ground. So maybe something like this. I'll have to replace the pillars as well, but I only have the bricks at the moment, so I'll start with these. And here I could also use the ultimate to do like more than one block at a time, but there's again the high risk of breaking more than I want to. So let's not do that. Let's not today. Can't believe the water damage, guys. The moss is growing on the house. So can't believe there's like a moss brick in the stairs there. But yeah, it's just cobblestone, so there's no reason to go in saving it. It'll despawn soon enough. There's also a mod that if you die, your corpse will be there just like face flat or on their back. I can't remember which way it is. Because I have already died once. Died once in this game, and it was when I was writing the like instructions for you guys. So I pulled out the... Oh yeah, maybe it was on this one actually. So that's why it got removed. But yeah, I have died once already, because I was writing the instructions on how to do the map change I showed in the start of it. So how to change the resource pack to be used for the Pokemon icons, both in the minimap and in the full screen map. And there was a creeper. Oh man. And it blew me up. Can you believe it? Diabolical. Absolutely diabolical. Can't believe we're like one brick short. So we'll put in the brick in the search again. So it's this one. I think that would be all. I don't know if it got any better though. I guess it sort of did. We'll have to do the pillars again as well. So I guess after that it might be good, but yeah, we'll actually use this, and I think it was this pillar top. Oh yeah, actually maybe we could, is there like if we put in pillar Still like more than one pillar here, because there's a pillar top. Curly, fine, ornate. Yeah, I guess all of these have their mossy counterparts. So we can actually change them to be like any kind. So it doesn't have to be this one necessarily. I wonder which one would look the best. Simple cobblestone pillar. Ornate mossy. I think we could do with the ornate one. So we'll turn all of these first to this one. I think we'll remove all of the pillars. Because these are on the corners, so you can't actually get inside the house, even if I do remove the corners. So these are actually extra. We could actually go without them completely. I think that would make for an interesting design. It would like make it less square. Make it less Minecrafty. Can't believe that. But yeah, we'd also have to go in and do the inner walls and stuff. There's always work in Minecraft. Also all our Pokemon are now healed. But yeah, so... Oh yeah, do we actually... It seems like it matters which direction I'm putting this on. So I'm thinking if I place it from here, does it look different? Oh yeah, it does. Now the question, I guess, is do we actually still need to have... Let's sleep first. Should we have those two mossy ones on the bottom and then continue with the clean ones from there? Also, why are you here all of a sudden? I like how they no longer want to challenge me, because starting this game they were like all up in my business. So yeah, no, it's not this, it was this one. So now we have to do different ornate ones. Because if I do it like I just did, that I'll go from here going upwards, I could do it like this. Nope. Oh yeah, so unfortunately that doesn't work. Can't believe this, so they don't connect. Because they are like separate kind of block. I do understand why, but it would have been so nice if you could connect these two. Because now we have the decision of whether we make these mossy or not. I guess we could go with non-mossy for all of it. I think it would still be better than having like all of them being mossy. But yeah, that's unfortunate. So yeah, that's just the way we'll do it then. So the pillars are kept pristine. Is basically what's happening here. We're breaking our feet here as well. If I can drop the pillar before I hit the ground, I won't take any fall damage. That's the water bucket strat, guys. Like an easy level though. But yeah, we then need to remove the whole roof. I can do it with the square, I think. This removal will make it faster. There's also the wall in between here. We can get rid of. But yeah, again, it's just stone. Like all of this is just cobblestone, so it doesn't really matter if I pick all of it on, like hardly any of it. But yeah, I was thinking maybe the inner walls would be like all clean. Wonder if this breaks the door. Well, the tool broke, so guess we'll never know. Guess we'll never know. But yeah, again, since all of these are like something else, you can't make tools out of. So we'll have to make some of them back in the cobblestone. We're also without a roof at the moment, so I would like to get a roof over my head. But yeah, the question is, what kind of roof do we do? What should we do? There's already a Pokemon on the roof there. Diabolical. But yeah, I guess it's back to the designing board then. So we can just throw in this pillar here. So yeah, if the inner wall, we could do it with the same bricks unless we come up with something else. think we make the wall from these, and then the roof we need to come up with something else for that. There we have the wall for it. I'll just turn these back into cobblestone so that I don't have like a gazillion different kinds. I could turn them into whatever I'm like gonna do last, but let's just clean it up before we decide. Before we decide on the roof material. So yeah, what would we do the roof from? I don't think we want them to be the mossy kind. I think this one would work. This could also be a wall though. Maybe this one. Because I don't think this one would look... I guess it would also work as a wall sort of, but I think this one works better as a floor. I don't know if it works that well as a roof, but we'll see. It is a bit freaky. That is what it is. It'll work for now. But yeah, this one is a bit scary to do since there's quite a steep wall. If we misstep. No misstepping, guys. Okay. That's all. But yeah, I was also supposed to check some of the Create recipes, because I'm actually curious about the tooth, because that was the one I was working most on in the last... Well, not maybe most on, but that was maybe the one that like opened the game with so many different kinds of resources for me. So I want to know if I can still use this. Actually, first I think I need to check how do we make it. So can I still do it? So it's compacting cobblestone with lava to make tooth. Wonder if that's how I made it in the last serve. Wait, that's bad. That's actually bad, guys. I need to look into this. Trying to look into the text, like, can I see anything? Common launch a client service. That doesn't sound good, guys. Hydraulic compacting. I could actually maybe look into what mod that's that, because I don't think it comes with the normal create. But yeah, so at least compacting lava and cobblestone you get tooth. But then there was the... Maybe it was... I remember using like water and stuff for it, and... Oh yeah, it is this one here, yeah. So from crushing that you get these nuggets of different resources. So this was what like really saved my last... In the last server, my basically my whole day and my life, because you get gold, you get copper, you get iron, zinc you get too. I don't know if I had much use for that, or electrum. I don't think I had even less use for this, I think. But still, like, I don't know if I found this from anywhere else. But just that if you automate this tooth production, so just have lava and cobblestone. Oh yeah, I do remember now, because I think I had like a cobblestone generator that was making the the cobblestone, and then I think I maybe had like a pipe with lava coming in. You can make an infinite lava and create, just have like 1,000 buckets worth of it somewhere and a pump going into it, so you have to dig quite a big hole for it. But I remember doing that. It's not that it was a long time ago either. So yeah, that's something we would need to set up, because as you saw in the... Actually, let's save this one. Let's save that for now, and if we look at the different pokeballs you can make. Here, for example, you have these that use gold. You have these that use iron. Well, I guess that's most of them. But yeah, having an automated source for both of those would be nice. Of course, in addition to planting all these apricorn trees. I still haven't seen a white or a black apricorn, so I don't know if those are like extremely rare or not. I think the other colors I already have. Let's actually look up the different apricorns. So there's 7 total. Let's just see how many I have. I have 4 different apricorns. So the one I'm missing is red. Red, white and black is the ones I'm missing. So I'll have to do some more exploring as well. Exploration. But is there anyone... At least this guy I think is harmed. Yep. Is there anyone else that's harmed? This guy maybe. This one maybe. The Pidgeotto thing wasn't. Yeah, I think that's... Those two are the only ones harmed. Wait, did I just stay up through the night? I was like sure we have to sleep now, but apparently not. Oh, is it? It's only coming in. It's... The rain is throwing me off because the light levels are not what I'm expecting them to be. But yeah, actually one more thing I forgot to show, because I think I might do like clips of this mayhaps for like what to do and how to do things. So one more thing on this map, when you go to the full map again, it's the M key by default. On the right side you have the claiming stuff. So those that played in the previous server remember this, it's now looking a bit different. So when you click on this here on the right side to activate it, you have this area where you can like draw this claim and remove it on. And you remove it by right clicking and add it by left clicking. And this area is then protected from other players, so none of the other players can come in and like open doors or open containers or like break blocks and all that stuff. So wherever you set up base, make sure you claim that area. There's also this force loaded here. So if you press down shift and then click, these come with like these crossed over lines. And that means that they are force loaded, which means that they are loaded on the server even when you're not here. Meaning that if you have like automations running and stuff, that those will still run even though you're not logged in. So that's all there is to these. Just know that it's now here on the right side, not on the upper left like it was before. So yeah, that's the new mod pack we are running for you guys. It's not your turn to act. It does heal them quite a lot by just sleeping, so that's actually good for... The healing machine thingy again is hella expensive. I still don't know where to get this VV choke. I'll need to look that up. I feel like there's so many things I need to look up, guys. The struggles of a new mod. Having to learn things. Oh man, having to learn things. There's 2 of these. Wormy boys. One is level 9 and one is level 10. Worm man. I do like how they move. Worm man. Let's do one more battle and guess that could be it. Who do we put up against the worm dude? I feel like Kakuna is like the same guy. Like a bug as well. Maybe this guy can eat a bug. Or maybe not then. Wait. Oh. There we go. Stuffed cheeks. What the hell? Let's do a bite. So I hear zombie noise, but I don't see a zombie, so... I like that. Okay, it did it for 39% damage. Let's do a tail whip. Oh wait, the tail whip was like... Was it decreased defense on the opponent? Because when we caught this... Yeah, when we caught this guy, it just did like that for like 1,000 times in a row. And nothing else. Oh dear. That's actually good. So it's now at 8%. Surely we can take it. This guy's just looking at it. Also, I didn't even look what the gender of it was. Let's go and see. We have the computer there. Because there's the other one, but I don't think we want duplicates in case the other. So this one is male. Which one is this one? This is also male. Can't believe this. It's the brother. Clearly. There's also a ladybug here. What level are you? 13. You're also cute as hell. So let's take the squirrel back in and put maybe Geodude in there. Ladybug. That's also a female one. So it is actually a ladybug. Not a ladybug. Okay. Ladybug is immune. That's that doesn't sound too good. Used Swift, wasn't too effective. Oh dear. Well, that's the... It also again said that Geodude is above the level limit, 15. So I definitely need to look up where do I increase it. I think my brother was saying that you need to go through like how in the, maybe in the series or something, they went through. Having fought the different gym owners or something. So I'll just have to look for those then. But again, I'll look up a guide or something so I'm better prepared. Better prepared in the future. But yeah, so I guess that could be all for the stream then, guys. We just murdered an innocent lady at the end. What a way to end it. Also, look at the absolute cube of a house I have. The next time you see it, might be better. There's a teensy-weensy chance it's better, guys. I rarely focus on the houses too much. So there's, again, there's a chance for it. Could have maybe made this one a bit higher. Let's actually switch it. Let's put this one into a mossy kind. It was this, right? To break out the... Break it a bit. I think this looks better already. So yeah, unfortunately my home is all molded. As you can see, there's moss growing on it. Diabolical, guys. Surely this won't be the case when we actually do the construction, guys. Surely. Say it isn't so. But yeah, I have to say the Pokédex was a letdown on me. Because I was assuming you could do some scans and stuff to know like what you're up against. Because I feel like people that know these things, they wouldn't like need it. I know. I am quite the philosopher here. Can't believe this, guys. But yeah, so that's it for the stream here. That's how much Pokemon we caught. I think we were at like... Were we at like 3 or 4 Pokemon when we started? So we did actually catch a massive amount of Pokemon already. I guess depends on like how do you consider massive or not, but from where we were, I think we increased a lot by a massive number. Especially seeing that we are apparently locked to level 15 when we are like leveling these guys up. We have like 24 already here. A Wooloo. But yeah, so that's that's all for it then. Can't believe this. I wonder if I should lift myself back up to where I was. Do I even remember anymore? Maybe somewhere here. Should have made some like coordinates. Hello. But yeah, thank you guys for being here. Again, this server is open for subscribers. So we have a sort of like a community server. I don't know if I can say it's a community server if it's not for all of you guys, but since it's a small server, I would like to limit the amount of people in there, even if like artificially. Because again, if we get like 1 million people that want to be there, it also means that then I can like just pay with the subscription money to like increase the server size and like both the memory size and like the make it a better CPU and stuff like that. So it is a rented server. Just like a small one. Small one for now. But yeah, catch you guys later. I mentioned already, I think on, yeah, I did put it on Discord. So no streams this week. And then maybe next week could be different as well. But yeah, I'll let you guys know in the schedule. So I'll just put in the Discord link there. So for anyone who wants to join the Discord, you don't have to talk there. You don't have to do anything in there. It's just that's where the most up-to-date data is. So catch you there, guys. But yeah, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the chatters. Catch you later. Bye. My voice is running out. Bye.